Happy Saturday, June 9th, 2018, dear dreamers. This is Lisa Hayes, your host with Dreams for Society, and also a life coach at dreamsforyoucoaching.com. As we always do, we're going to pick a card. Whoops! I'm going to put those two cards aside because they may be something we want to just briefly look at. There were two cards that wanted to fly out. We gather the collective energetics of all of you looking, seeing, watching, observing, touching base with us, whether it's today, tomorrow, 10 years from now. Whenever you view this, there is no such thing as time. So we're all in this together. Oh, I'd love to hear from you. So please email me at lisa@dreamsforyoucoaching.com or lisa@dreamsforsociety. Imagine, visualize, and create. This is all spontaneous. I have no idea which card I'm going to pick, obviously. I have no idea what I'm going to say. That's what I love about this. It's all coming through the channels of all of you. Whoops, here it is. Little Loki, I love you. She, again, is our mascot. You've seen her before if you've been watching. And I was gone last week in Portland, Oregon. My son, who's getting a PhD in neuroscience, brain, so happy for him. He has about another year left. The lab is moving from Chicago to Portland. He'll still get his degree in the Chicago University, but he is going to be working in Portland for a year. And we were there looking at apartments. It was so exciting. Oh, this is very apropos for what we were doing, spending time and then thinking about money with all the huge, overinflated, I am here to tell you, costs in Portland. It's like the new Silicon Valley. People are coming in by the droves from California and everywhere. And there aren't enough luxury apartments, and they keep building. There's like 4 or 5 holes in the ground right now, and all these luxury apartments that we looked at are only like 2 or 3 years old at the most. So there's been exponential growth the last few years in Portland. And anyway, surrounded by this beautiful forest. I mean, you're in the epicenter, downtown, Pearl District, and then 5 minutes, 10 minutes by car, you're in this beautiful, dense forest. It is really quite something. What does this mean? You no longer spend money or time since energy can't be spent. As we always do, let's take a deep breath, go within, and tap into our inner guidance and ask ourselves, what does this mean to us? What intuitive message for inspired action am I receiving, are you receiving, that's related to you no longer spend money or time since energy can't be spent? And again, dear dreamers, these are my cards that I put together a couple years ago. They're not new concepts, but the exact words came to me as I was waking up every morning because I intentionally asked to hear something. So, okay, let's talk about this. Well, we've all heard that time and money is an illusion. I'm recently coming up with this whole idea that time is math. And it's like money and time definitely control us here in this realm. And I did another video blog on time and money. You can go back and scroll. It was a couple weeks ago. Well, okay, time and money control us for sure. And if we don't have enough time, then maybe we have money. But if we don't have enough money, then we have time, or maybe we don't have either one. And what I'm here to say is we can start to imagine, visualize, and create this realization that we have enough time and money. I used to ask my kids, if you had all the money and time you needed, what would you do? So one child became this very successful interior designer in Los Angeles, and my other child is becoming a neuroscience. And they're the offspring of 2 lawyers, moi, and my ex-husband. So who would have thunk it? Anyway, when you have all the time and money you feel you need, the world opens up. There are no longer limitations. And it's so easy to understand because right this instant, I can choose my frequency of peace, and therefore my feelings, my thoughts, my words, and my actions automatically align with that frequency I just chose, like putting film into my movie camera in my heart. I can choose the film that has a high frequency, feed that into my movie camera, and voila, the high frequency of abundance of time and money. And voila, my story that I see in the next instant has an abundance of time and money in it. It's that simple. Not always easy because we're stuck in the program of not having enough time or money. So what this card means to me, dear dreamers, is that we can't spend money or time because it's simply energy. And like everything in this realm, as Nikola Tesla told us, is energy, frequency, and vibration. And the energetic of time and money can't really be spent. So if we look at it from a panoramic view, that it's just energy, then we can start to use our magic as a magician and massage it to the point where we go from not having enough to having enough. Well, I kind of went on and on about that because I know we all, no matter how much money and time we have, we never feel we have enough. It's now time, as Martin Luther King says, the time is always right to do what is right, which is the now, to remember that time and energy cannot be spent because it's just energy. And energy in any form, whatever any form it takes, it always remains energy. It just manifests itself into something that we perceive, whether it's intangible like time or tangible like money. It's still energy. Now I'm going to pick up these two cards because they fell out. You see heaven in all you're involved in. You swing high. Now we've had this before. So interesting how these things come about over and over. So, again, I just get this tingling sensation all over as I feel your energetics. And remember this week that you do swing high and you do see heaven in all you're involved in. And most importantly, you no longer spend money or time since energy can't be spent. I leave that with you to ponder. Until next week, love and joy, Lisa.